Well, hello there, and welcome back on Mars. Today we are going to see if we can pressurize our main shelter. First we need to add a few more things. Printed some pipes, made some steel, did a little bit of mining. Now we're going to lay down our cooling loop. This is going to be our cooling loop. Right. We don't need that brown anymore, so we're going to put you back. We're gonna grab switch you with blue. That's what I'm going to need. I need a digital valve. We need steel and invar. Okay, with steel we have. Invar we have. Put you on. Ah, grab it. One digital valve. And you in there, smelt a little bit more iron. Alright. Let's see, we have everything what I want. Digital valve over there. I want that thing blue, not on, off. Right, we need to hook that up on the cables. Wait. Tool belt, thank you. Yeah, there. Now I don't need you any there. Small trick. It's still there, but you need there. So let's move the gas sensor like that. Okay, I got some walls. And I'm going to place this. And we need some radiators. I need to print some radiators. Radiator. That one. Need a little bit more gold. Build a little bit more iron. Alright, how much do we have now? 5. That's not enough. I need 5 more. We're on 7. one more. Okay, 10 radiators. Let's paint them blue. Then we can put blue in there. Alright. So to cool my base or my main shelter, I'm gonna use some just normal convection radiators. Don't think this is on the outside enough, but we'll monitor it. Keep an eye on it, and we can always place more if needed. Right, we need plastic and glass so we can seal that base. So plastic and glass sheets. So this is going to be the main shelter. We are going to grow food in here. We are going to have a refill for water, oxygen, can empty our waste tank, can refill our jetpack, and a shelter for a storm. That is also something we have here. Power. Alright, power. He says. Let's grab a battery, put it in there. Alright, this should now be completely sealed again. And drink. Let's drink also then.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Well, all fine. So we have drink. Now we need this is all ready for so far, so let's build everything else up. Gonna rename to external. But you need to be internal. We need some passive vents still, I remember now. This is the external, if I'm correct. Yeah, and that's then the internal one. Well, let's make 2 passive vents. Passive vent. Alright. Turn you off, saves a little bit of power. For now. That's something we're also going to work in the next, is power. So 1 passive vent there. We need 1 there. Brilliant. Now we're going to empty, okay, power up. Close you. Set you inward, the external one, and put you on. We're going to suck all the dirty air, CO2, and especially pollutant all out. Just waste it into the thin air again. Meanwhile, while that is going, we're going to program our RC chip. This RC chip is going to handle all the atmospherics of this shelter. So we have to begin a gas sensor, and we do it on the first screw. Then we have a volume pump, nitrogen N2, I like to call it. Then we have a volume pump CO2 on D2, and we have a digital valve. We're going to do D3. And we're going to define the active vents. And active vent is prefab hash -1. Then I'm going to do start. We're going to yield. First of all, we're going to load into R0 in the first register. From the sensor, I want to have the pressure. I'm going to see where we're going to first pressurize the base with nitrogens. At least that's what I mostly do. So when the nitrogen into R1, if R0 is lower than 65 kPa. So when R0 is lower than 65 kPa, this is going to be true. So that is going to be an R1. We're going to set the volume pump nitrogen N2. We're going to set it on R1. In this case, we're going to jump start. But when the pressure is high enough, so when R0 is greater than 65 kPa, we're going to do what I call the check. And check is going to be over here. What we are going to check. Now, first we're going to check, what I'm going to check is load into R2. That's one and X3. We're going to check if we have enough nitrogen in the base. So we're going to check from the sensor ratio nitrogen. When that is too low, R3 is going to be true. So when R2 is lower than 65%, 0.65, that is 65%, we're going to set the volume pump nitrogen on. So when this is true, this is going to be a 1, and the on means 1. When it's greater than, so this is then a 0, so this we will set the volume pump off. Or on is 0, that means off. Also, we're going to load into the next one from the sensor. We're going to read the ratio carbon dioxide, so the CO2. When that is lower than, so when R4 is lower than 0.03, that is 3%, we're going to set the VPCO2 on. That's R5. Why not oxygen? Now I'm going to plant here some plants and they will produce enough oxygen. So that's not going to be a problem. The only thing is I want to have constantly, when they are low on CO2, that they get enough. Next thing what we're going to do, we're going to load into, let's do the next one is R6. From the sensor again, we're going to, this time again, pressure. Because I don't want too much pressure in here. So when the pressure, into R7, so when R6, that's the pressure, it's getting greater than, what shall we do, 80, 85? And that's 90 kPa. We are going to do a batch write to the active vents. We say on, and then R7. The only thing what I'm forgetting, we're going to do a batch write before that. We're going to do mode 1, that means inward. So they are sucking the air out of the room, or inside it. That's inward, so they're sucking in. And where they're outward, they're blowing out. So when the pressure is greater than 90 kPa, it will go on. Next thing what we need, do another load. Let's grab R8 this time from the sensor again. But we're going to do now the temperature. So when the temperature gets too high, and normally it's 273.15, that is 0 degrees. And I like it 25, so I make it 298.15. Same again, set the digital valve. We're going to do the passive cooling, so we're just going to do a valve open and close. And it's on R9. So when the temperature is too high, it will open and they will get cold from the outside. And then we jump back to start. But this is very easy method of checking your pressure, your ratio nitrogen, ratio carbon dioxide, pressure and temperature. Because we're going to grow plants in here, they will use the carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. So we have always enough oxygen. When we have enough plants, there should be enough oxygen. Confirm. Let's put it in. We need to rename these ones. Otherwise I don't know. So this is the VPN2, because that one's green. This is the volume pump CO2. The rest honestly doesn't need to rename. So let's run it for a one time. I pull it out and pull it back in. And then we can see the sensor. The sensor is the gas sensor. So we have it on a gas sensor. This is the volume pump N2. This is the volume pump CO2. And then we have a digital valve. That's all. Now let's see, how far are we? The room is empty. We have nothing in here anymore. Completely empty. Brilliant. Now we can turn you off. Now I have all the bad pollutant out of here. Also CO2, everything is out of here. You can always choose to scrub this pollutant out. A lot of people do that, but I like it like this way. Then I have a nice clean room. Now I can pressurize it. So if we put it on, everything should be going to work. Yep, we're going to first to pressurize it. Now this is going to take a slow. You can see it's now 5 degrees 0 kPa. Let's help it a little bit by dumping some oxides. These wheels should be smelting if we have enough pressure. Oh wait, let's increase you a little bit. You can go to max. Keep you on 5. Yeah. Oh, there is no sun. Or the pressure is still too low that the oxides don't smelt. I think the last one. But that will come slowly. Meanwhile, I'm gonna grab you and we are going to go outside. Now I have not set the airlock yet, so we do it manually. We need to go inwards. Okay, empty already. Because we need to fill the cooling system. Therefore we need some regulators, pressure regulators. Regulators. And I need some insulated pipes and cables, but cables I have. We need insulated pipes. So I'm going to fill my passive system with nitrogen. We should always say we have nothing in there, but this is a complete sealed room. It looks a little bit weird. Oh yeah, that's one is not spelting. Looks a little bit weird, but it should be fine. Also, we're gonna put you on and you on. Just let the system start working. We can place the regulators nicely here. One there and one is a backbreaker regulator. That's what I always do. Everybody has his own system, but I like to do it like this way. a little bit more consuming power. The back pressure layer is not really needed, honestly, but just in case we can use it. You there because I need blue. I can change you to blue. There. Now you need some power. Right, okay, let's grab the labeler. You're going to be 100, it's more 100 kPa, I find it nice enough. And you're going to be 105. Let's put you on, so we can fill the system already. Meanwhile, I'm going to check how much do I have in here. Not that much. How much do we have in here? That one is empty. So I need where I mine some ice. We can smelt you. Also, another way, and also that's what I'm going to set up. We can get a little bit of extra CO2 and all the other stuff, nitrogen. Nitrogen you find a lot of in nitrice, but nitrice has also nitrous oxide, and that's what I don't want to use. Or not want to keep it at this moment. So what we are going to do, we're going to build another atmospheric kit. Atmospheric kit. You need more iron. Okay, we have iron. How many normal pipes do I have? 10. Should that be enough? We'll see. We don't need the insulated anymore. Yeah, and the right color cable would also be fine. We have only 10. 13. Ah, crap you. One atmospheric kit. Let's see. We can place you temporary or as long as we need. Filtration over there. Let's mess a little bit with this. Okay, we got 2 left. One is more than enough. Now we need 2 filters, a pollutant filter and a nitrous oxide filter. So pollutants. Normal, cannot build the other ones yet. And we need the nitrous oxide filter. 1. Probably also I'm going to grab an active vent. First, let's wire this up. Okay, we need a passive vent. And I want an active vent. No, that's not the wrong one. That will help better. So I said 1 active vent. Copper we have. And a passive vent. So that's for the dirty out. Then we can place a, let's place it in here. Gonna place an active vent over here, temporary, so we can get some CO2 and all the other, especially CO2, and also some nitrogen and oxygen. Not that it's really needed, but at least not the oxygen. But we can put in some. Okay, we're also now on temperature a little bit, so let's see what it does. Yeah, okay. I got still more of you. Can we let you run? Yeah, we can grab, maybe there's nitrites very close by, so I'm gonna grab some nitrites. Because that has a lot of nitrogen. And that's something I can use. Because I want mostly in my base nitrogen. And then most of the time I have around 65% nitrogen. And then it's 3% CO2 at least. And then the rest is oxygen. Oh, maybe it's handy to put you on. That will probably help. Alright, we have already some... Honestly, I'm not too worried about one stack of you in there. Let's see. Oh yeah, you are going to be stressed out, of course. Alright. So, you off. Let the filtration do their job now. Yeah. We have a little bit of... we can always vent it out, those liquid if needed, but... How much do you have? 120... 140...
Power
Right.
low.
Power low. Let's go inside. Put you on. Let's see how we in here. We are 12 kPa. Okay. Stack of oxides will help later. Or we'll a little go fast, and then we have at least enough oxygen in here. Also, what I can do is... No, I cannot do because I think... Can we open our helm?
Low pressure. Oxygen low.
Oh, okay. Just enough. We can grab you and... Yeah, okay, what's in there? So we have pollutant in here, so I don't want to empty my waste tank in here because it has pollutant. But we can put you on 0 kPa. And then put you in there. Yeah, I know that texting is critical. So a little bit more oxides in here.
Oxygen low.
Yeah, oxygen is not low anymore. Oxygen is fine. We can drink. We can eat. With our helm will open here already. 3 degrees, 29 kPa, so... The only thing what we really need is nitrogen, 26.3, so nitrogen is slowly going up. CO2 is what we're getting in the tank. So this base is going to be now slowly stabilizing. Now put a little bit more. So. Okay, you are still not empty. You're slow emptying. And you are 0. I want you complete empty. That's what we're going to make. We're going to make another canister. But first is first, let's make the airlock complete. We labeled already, so data disk, how to set up external. This is the advanced, so external just 0. And internal I like it at 75 kPa. So we have a sensor. Gas sensor should be, oh yeah, there's my sensor. So gas sensor. Then we have a door, glass door exterior. So exterior is going to be exterior. Then we have a glass door interior. Then we have a active vent. That was the exterior one. Connected to the exterior. And then we have an active vent that is connected to the interior. You can see it stopped flashing. You can pull out the data disk and it should be working. I'm going to close this one like that. So the system is running now. The only thing we need is, for the rest, for water we need some hydrophonic trays. Maybe some more walls, but that's going to be slowly. Don't forget to close your helmet. I'm going to close it. Let's check how our pipe is doing. Still liquid in there. Liquid is going down, okay. We have some CO2, some nitrogen in there. We have much nitrogen heavy here. Okay. I think we have enough CO2 for now. And oxygen, yeah. Only thing what we really need is nitrogen. I'm going to make a, how do you call it? Liquid. Honestly, what was that called? It was something called liquid, but I don't know. And where was a drain? It's not. Yeah, it's kit liquid drain. But was that liquid drain? Oh, drain. Passive liquid drain. That's one I need. The passive liquid drain. That's indeed made of the kit liquid drain. Alright. Drain. Liquid drain. You can stop. What shall we do you? Can't please you always. I like it next to it. Should see some mist. Yep. Alright. We need more nitrogen, so here and there. Let's keep an eye on the pipe. 900 moles. I have no idea how much I need on nitrogen, but just keep an eye on the pressure. Pressure is going down already, so fun part is I can just by going to the screen see how much we have. 51 kPa. We are at 40% nitrogen. Alright. So we're going to 65 kPa, so we set it. Maybe some more oxygen would also be nice in there. Right, you. Also in there. We're going to make some hydrophonic trays quick. Quick, nothing is quick, but tray. How much can we build? 2. We need more than 2. think we can use at least 6. Or even 8. Well, we're busy. Make 10. Then we have a nice stack. Double stack. One more. Alright, you're going to make me some more walls. Let's check the pipes. 9 points, okay. Let that run for a moment. Yeah, we can get it empty. The trays, hydrophonic trays, where are the... There's what I got you. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That one. Then we can have 1, 2 over there. We need another liquid pipe. Yeah, we need one more liquid pipe. Then we can start growing food in here. Still have this cable running here, but okay. Also, oh yeah, an extra canister is what we need. So, one liquid pipe and a canister. So we need a canister, a normal one. And I needed a liquid pipe 1. Put away the glass. Put away plastic. Nancy contains someone whining about filter low. What is my filters? 1% and 100%. Something we're going to fix next stream, I hope. Or next stream, next video. Talk me about stream. Oh, cancel. So put you in there, then I can just, next time, we can just do this quick. Also, I should have done for oxygen and nitrogen. Put you there. So we can now test it by grabbing some, what shall we... Honestly, the first thing is data beyond Mars. So let's do a potato. Oh, first thing I'm going to check before I'm going to plant, how much CO2 do we have in here? Okay, we don't have enough CO2 to start planting the potato. Still not on pressure. Why I don't... Oh yeah, that thing is so slow now. That's why we're still not on pressure. You are on 69. Okay, that's inside there. That's always a little bit higher. 45. Do I have in my... We have a stack of oxide still. Oh yeah, we cannot plant because also it's only 8 degrees. That's too cold. So let's put the seeds there then. And I printed some more walls. So let's see whether we can finish the interior a little bit. Oh yeah, we're gonna do walls and I want a door. Well, I'm going to check this one first. 4 MPa, and because I had still a little bit more of nitrogen here, put you in there. So you printed the walls. Oh, needed you one because I also wanted a door. And we need a bunch of plastic sheets. We have one door. Print. You can go off. Next thing what we need to do is also see if we can, how quick we can get the solar panels. And then I mean the big solar panels. Heavy solar panels. So door is, we're going to use the roll cover door there. Nice and hide it. Wall type. Some plastic on it, in this case. And we must have a wall there, or must. I want a wall there and a wall there. Need just something on the floor, but it's going to be a little bit different. Alright. We are 69 kPa now. So okay, he's also filling with CO2. You can see now it's also filling with CO2 and nitrogen. So probably we're going to get too much pressure, but then the active vent should kick in and suck it out. So that should all be fine now. He's going to try to get it till 65%. We set it on nitrogen. I have no idea why you are faster than you. Okay, temperature 9 degrees in here, still too cold for growing food. So we have our CO2. How much nitrogen do we have? We have enough CO2. It's now too cold to put in more CO2, but yeah, we have enough nitrogen and we have a nice amount of oxygen. Otherwise I would say put some more in, but it's still cold, it's below zero, so I'm not going to pull in more CO2. But that is how you set up your, at least how I set up my greenhouse. It takes a while and now it needs just to settle down.
Filter low.
Or settle down. You can call it settle down. I'll have to set the start. Well, you up. I need to equalize and all that kind of stuff, but that's going to slowly going to happen. Everything is working. We have our nitrogen in there. Nice 112 kPa. It's going to be, oh. Did I said you? Yeah, 100 kPa. But temperature is rising again. That's why the pressure is increasing. Okay, no problem. It's all fine, like we said. Let's go inside. So you can see the CO2 pump is now off. Oh, it's going on again. Because it was just below. It's all concentrating on that sensor, so. We are at 84, 80, only 85, only almost at 50% of nitrogen, so. But yeah, that will be settled. And when 10 degrees, so we can now put the first potato in. Where shall we put the first potato? Shall we start with you? is growing moderately well. And okay, because it's a little bit too low in temperature. Honestly, it needs to be 15 degrees to get on temperature. You can see that it isn't in darkness anymore, but the sun will soon heat this up, so that's no problem at all. Should have water. Yep, it has water. Oh, water is still a little bit cold to temperature. Alright, do one thing more. We make another radiator. Get the water a little bit more in temperature. Therefore we need a liquid radiator. One, we can just build one. That's brilliant. At least it was always 10 degrees for water. I haven't since they made it really water. Honestly, not more that they are pretty whining about low water temperature, so. But in case, we can put a liquid convection radiator over here, so we can heat up the water. It should be heating up by just the hydrophilic trace. But yeah, it's growing. We have temperature in here. We can open our helmet in here. We just can do open helmet, and then we shouldn't have any warnings. So we have oxygen, a little bit of CO2, the nitrogen is coming in, and when everything is on pressure, everything will be regulated in temperature and heat and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, we have our main shelter ready. Next time we're going to
Power low.
no, we're not going to do power low. It's time for their setting up the rest, making manufacture a little bit storm worthy, or replacing, moving, not removing, but moving manufacturing, and solar panels. And we're going to do the advanced furnace because we need advanced alloys for the solar panels, at least what I want.